was going to fail. Go live again. Perfect. Now everything's live. Hey, we are live. We hope. The computer tells us we're live.
We hope we're live.
Yeah, we're going for it. We're just going to trust in the computers.
Oh, did you take your water? I was going to drink that.
Yes, I did take my water.
It's darn. I'm so thirsty. Someone needs to get me water.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it is too late. And I don't have any slaves that will get me water.
Well, clearly, we upgrade our quality of slave.
Yes.
Hey, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
So we are like within striking distance of 20K on the Kickstarter. It's at 19,420. I'm so stoked to get to 20K because I'm going to get like art to actually be drawn inside the book, right? Like actual scene art that will be inside the book, at least 5 of them.
Wow, 5.
5. Depending on how inexpensively I can get them done. I have a couple of artists I'm working with, I think, who can probably do them for about 100 to 200 a pop. So I'm excited about that. And hey, Tim.
Money there.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim.
It's a bit, but also for the folks that got the Rika leatherbound editions, I actually have the ones in my hand that are going to the people. They came. People. Well, there's the one that was going to me, which is over there. Actually, this one's going to me too. But yeah, there's a big stack of them that are going off to all the folks who bid at that level for our last Kickstarter. And now we actually have a place in the future should we need to get letterbound books again. We now actually can go somewhere for them. So that's nice. Hey, Nadine.
Hi, Nadine.
So
Chad's all over the place there. Look, there's so many Chads.
It's all the Chads. It's multi-Chad. And I actually Chad, someone else, I think it's Druzzle on Discord, I forget his real name, and Chad both bought this art. They backed at the level to get this art. I have to like back up for it, but it's like in three vertical slices, and they're like 18 inches wide by 30 inches tall. I actually have them on order already, so they should be here pretty soon. Plus, I have some of the Intrepid at Mars canvas prints coming too, which I'm excited about. So it's like canvas print land. I'm gonna be festooned.
Are you gonna sign them, the canvas prints? Do you sign those too, or no?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna ask people if they want me to sign them because I feel like
you can sign it real small.
Like I didn't do the art, but
no, but you're still the author.
Although Phil actually signed this art, so it's actually got Phil's signature on it, which is actually pretty cool. I think I like that he did that.
Chad, you'll have to send a picture once you hang it on your wall so we can see what it looks like.
Yeah, totally. That would be awesome.
Even share it in the newsletter. You're like, sorry you didn't get to buy it, but Chad did.
Wait, Tim, are you in more than one place? Oh, are you in 2 different YouTube things, Tim? I can't tell the difference if you're more than one YouTube thing.
Yeah, I can't tell either. Maybe Tim just exists in more than one place at a time.
Yeah. But we also got we got
new art, right? New canvas prints.
Yep. I got the new art for Building Victoria. Oops, that was the wrong thing. I didn't mean to open that. I opened the PSD, not the PNG.
Heather.
Ta-da. I'm going to share the new art for anybody who didn't see it in the update. Hey, Heather.
Yeah, I haven't sent the update in the newsletter yet either, so people will not have seen it yet.
Share screen. Yeah, only the backers thus far. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we are. So that's the new 10th anniversary edition art for Path to Darkness and Building Victoria. And then depending on which Outsystem cover you get, I kind of tried to do something where they would kind of look good with any of the Outsystem covers because there's 3 different covers for Outsystem. And so Angela is the one on the Path in the Darkness cover, and then of course Jessica's on the Building Victoria cover, and they're all done in sort of that same sort of gradient overlay monochrome look, which I think is super cool. And yeah, I'm stoked. And also, so I also have all 3 of them as like vertical posters as well as canvas prints.
I kind of want a Joe variant cover. Poor Joe.
I mean, I do have Joe art. I could make a Joe variant. Would anyone other than Jill want a Joe variant of Outsystem?
We could have a sexy Joe cover. Just because, he's kind of like the unsung hero. He never gets to go on a cover.
It's true. Joe has never. He's been on one cover. He's been on a cover.
I know. But he's such a hero, too.
He is a hero. Yes. So yeah, that's I'm really stoked about that. I mean, I like the Angela one a little bit more because like we've had so little art of Angela and there's so much Jessica art out there. But I figured like of the three women who are like, main characters in this series, it's really all three of them.
Oh, okay, Chad.
Everybody's like that. Everybody's like, but he doesn't look like he's supposed to. I'm like, Joe's Hispanic, folks. Sorry, I don't know how you guys missed that, but
he's not Hispanic.
Yes, he is.
I meant in my mind, but
I know Chad's got the same problem.
Yeah, but he's changed. He's like, at first he was blonde.
Oh my God, Joe's never been blonde.
But very like closely shaved. But then I sort of changed him to have brown hair, which is as close as to Hispanic as I guess as I'm getting.
What I should do regarding Cheeky, Heather, is there are 2 more books that I need to write in the second Perseus Gate series. And then the third Perseus Gate series is Cheeky's series, where Cheeky's captain of Sabrina. So I feel like perhaps it's time that I write that third Perseus Gate series with Cheeky as captain. I can do a Kickstarter for that. We'll kickstart the whole thing, and I'll basically be under the gun to write it, which is when I do my best writing.
Yeah, maybe you should just write everything at once, and things will be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Colonel Shepard from Atlantis. Okay,
I don't think Joe is that snarky. I always pictured Joe as being really sincere.
But you can see Joe looking like that.
Yeah, maybe just a little less smarmy.
No, Cheeky wears cover. Cheeky wears armor. Cheeky 2.0 has less of an issue with clothing than Cheeky 1.0 did.
I feel like you could put her in like a crop t-shirt and a bikini bottom, and it would be like pretty like cheeky.
That's what she's wearing in one of the Perseus Gate covers. She's wearing a crop top shirt.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
But the model for Cheeky, I actually do have like 300 pictures of her in a bikini that I have. I have her wearing armor and other things too. So
maybe her t-shirt would say like "I break for no one" to be like a Spaceballs reference.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
I think Andrew would really have fun with that.
Yeah. I'd kill for more Cheeky. Yes, I know. You've always been a huge Cheeky fan. I mean, who hasn't been? Actually, I talked about Cheeky at Dragon Con because we were talking about slutty characters and how to write slutty characters so that they're not perceived as being slutty and shamed for it in modern society. In fact, Eva was there at that con.
She's here right now. She said hello.
Yeah. So yeah, she's like one of my proudest achievements because I wrote this woman who like in modern society would be shamed for being the way she is and everybody loves her. So I'm always happy about that. Yeah. After that one of the panels, Eva walked up to me. She's like, I'm prepared to lock away everything I heard and never let it leave my brain or something like that. That's what happens when you bring your 12-year-old daughter on panels with you to Dragon Con on panels. Dragon Con was insane, by the way. If everyone's ever been there before, it's apparently this year was a light year. They only had 65,000 people. In 2019, it was 95,000 people. And it's just 5 hotels in downtown Atlanta, plus like a convention center thing there where they have all the vendor halls. But the Marriott, which is like Marriott Metal in Atlanta, is really cool because the inside is like this giant atrium that goes all the way up to like the top floors, which are probably about like, I don't know, probably 40 floors up. And it curves up in like this. So there's all these balconies. And when you look up, they're all like lit and you can kind of see the whole inside of the hotel. And then you can there's like weird catwalks further up and you can see like angles further up where like the things it's really cool. Anyway, it's got a very large lobby. And there were probably like 10 to 15,000 people in that lobby. It was insane.
That's crazy. Is there any other canvas art that we did not preview yet?
Well, there's the Intrepid at Mars. Okay. It's not available as an add-on yet. I'm going to get that up tonight. So that's the old cover, ye old art that I've had for such a long time that I've never actually done I've never done anything as a canvas print before. So this is all kind of shiny and new.
And then like the star mappy thing.
Yeah, I haven't done the star maps yet. I might not have those ready until survey time.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I haven't looked at your latest update. So I wasn't sure what it entailed.
Yeah. And Phil is feverishly working on getting the alternate Intrepid Saga art as well. So there'll be 2 versions of that people can pick
Was
from.
that the $20,000 stretch goal
Nope,
or no?
that was
No.
the 15. The 20,000 is the actual art inside the story. So this is the one that'll be available with canvas as well. And I think this one's going to be
After the
18 by
pledge
30 sideways.
survey, right?
It
When the
was.
survey comes out.
Sorry, what, honey? What were you saying?
I'm just curious. This one will be available when the survey comes out, or is it already
available? It's going to be available tomorrow.
Okay, sorry. That was a lot of data for me to parse all at once.
Yeah, this one's tomorrow because I'm going to do another update tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow, for those of you who were here today, I'm going to have magnets and enamel pins that you'll be able to throw in as add-ons as well. And I'm able to get them pretty cheap too because I'm going to order like 100 of them, so I can have them as swag for other things. Yeah. So
I'm pretty excited about the fridge magnets.
The art that we're doing on them is super cool. Yeah, Jill had the idea for what's going to be on them. It's actually really cool.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Really, that hotel was there 50 years ago, Heather? What? It doesn't look that old inside. I mean, it looks like it's been around for a bit, but it did not look 50 years old.
That's probably been renovated, I'm guessing then.
I mean, the exterior does look a lot older than the interior, that's for sure. Yeah. So anyway, this will be available as canvas as well. I think this will look really good in canvas.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting. Whoever gets it, they should send us pictures of what it looks hanging up in whatever room they put it in.
Yeah. And shoot, there was something else I was going to say too. Oh, and of course, I finally finished writing everything that goes in the extended version of Outsystem, so I'm stoked about that. Jen's edited some of it, and I'll have more to her to edit. The 3rd week of September, I think, is when she's doing more editing for us, and she'll be editing the next Perilous Alliance book too. Well, the first of the Perilous Vacation books.
Are you going to put that on your schedule to start reading?
Yeah, this week I'll start reading it.
Oh my god! Oh,
according to the Slutty Not Slutty channel. I don't know if it was recorded or not.
I don't think the Dragon Cons, I've never seen them recorded anywhere.
The Electronic Frontiers Foundation panels were recorded, but I don't think that one was recorded. That one was called. It was diversity. It was diversity. It was a mixture of the diversity and the women's science fiction tracks. So I forget what it was now. I was on a lot of panels.
Did you? I guess someone has a question about the Tannis Saga. I guess it will depend. What was the last Tannis Saga book you read? Ugh.
I mean, the last one that I released was Killshot, which came out in like 2018, maybe 2019. Really? Yep. There's only 4 books in it.
Oh, that Tannis Saga. I thought they meant the entire.
You know what? That's a good question. It could be Tannis Origins, or it could be the whole thing.
Did you want to talk about that tier we added for dinner
Yeah, I'm just curious about the Tannis Saga question first.
Yeah. I know. I figured we could just answer it while we wait for them to type a response.
Yeah. So she went to the black hole. Okay, so that's the Intrepid. There's the Ascension War series. That one is in progress. It's my magnum opus. It's going to take me the rest of my life to write those next 4 books. I'm sorry. I'm going to get them done before George R. R. Martin gets his.
I was going to say, we're going to start calling. Yeah, it's your George R. R. Martin series, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 main series that follow Tannis, basically, so it is kind of a Tannis saga.
She's the OG. She's clutch. She's
Well, and Tannis didn't go into the black hole. Tangel went into the black hole. So, please no.
Well, while we're working on that one, we're also releasing other stuff. So it's not like we're, Mal's not writing anything. We're still working hard.
Will backers have access to an e-version of the extended story? When you say the extended story, do you mean for the Intrepid Saga? If so, the answer is yes. Everybody that backs at any level will get an ebook version of the entire Intrepid Saga, all 3 books, all extended. So that's something that comes with everything. And you'll get a copy of the Outsystem only one if you want to have both of them in your Kindle, just so you can have the cool cover there. But they all shall be there. No, I am working on them, on the next Tannis books. The first one is, I want to say, 3/4 done, and the second one is 3/4 done, and the third one is about 1/4 done. Because there's like 25 POV characters across these books, and trying to write it all in book 2 and actually have that book have any sort of like meaningful conclusion was just going to be too hard, because I was going to have to smear this climax across like 25 different events, and it just wasn't going to work. It was going to make the whole book just really diluted. So what I'm doing instead is I'm pulling a Lord of the Rings Two Towers, where book 2 is going to follow one group of characters, or a grouping of characters, and book 3 will follow another grouping of characters. But I can't write book 2 without writing book 3 because these events will interleave. So I'll be like, I'll if I wrote them sequentially, I'd be writing book 3 and be like, oh crap, I wish I'd done that in book 2, because if I do XYZ, the characters in book 2 would have known about it and someone would have mentioned something. So I have to write them simultaneously. Hopefully I won't have to do book 4 simultaneously as well. It's possible. It's possible I'm going to write book 2, 3, and 4 at the same time.
Well, you might just have to say, you know what, that's crazy. I'm just going to do it. And then move on to book 4 and worry about it later.
Mallory R.R. Cooper Martin. Thanks, Heather. That's all right. You guys should have heard me in some of the panels, though. Eva thought it was pretty funny. I got in a Star Wars rant on there's a space opera channel called panel called Space Opera, the Good, the Bad, and the Meh. And we swore we wouldn't talk about Star Wars, but someone brought up Star Wars, and I'm like, we swore we wouldn't talk about it. It's like I'm going to fly off into a rant, and then the moderator was like, everybody want to hear Mallory get into a rant? And the whole crowd was like, yes. So I ranted about movie 7, 8, and 9, and it was fun.
Dinner with Mal.
Oh yeah, Dinner with Mal. So we added 2 new tiers. One of them is actually not a tier for readers; it's a tier for other authors. It's to join our mastermind, which is a year-long author program that we run to help authors who are already sort of early on to mid on in their career to sort of move up to the next level. And that's like at $8,000 for a year. And then we have this other one, which is for $5,000. We'll fly you here and hang out. I'll hang out with you, and Jill will hang out with you, and we'll watch movies and do stupid shit and have a nice dinner. And then you get everything that's in all the tiers.
So, or we'll go play laser tag.
Or we'll go play laser tag, but it's all expensive.
Whatever,
like we go to the hotel,
we play laser tag, but now,
yeah. So, and there'll be like special elite swag that only that person will get too.
Any conversations.
You'll get a gold-plated Outsystem, or something like that. It'll be amazing.
You get pictures with Mal.
Yeah, pictures with Mal. You can see my garden. I know, right? $5,000 see Mal's garden. No, but it's like this cool experience. And actually, I think we'll make it 2 days, to be honest. You fly out like on a Saturday and leave on a Sunday, so you get the whole Saturday to like hang out and eat and see cool things. But yeah, there'll be like some special elite, like only one person would ever get this kind of stuff as well. If anybody wanted to do that, I don't know if anybody ever does. I just figured like, hey, I'll put it out there, and if someone ever wants to do a crazy weekend with Mal, clothing on crazy weekend with Mal, just so that no one thinks anything else is going to happen there.
And if you're an author, I guess you could have a weekend and fill it with lots of authory advice. So it's not,
absolutely,
just for readers, but I figured readers might want it more.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it, Heather? So that's a thing that we'll be doing. And yeah, actually, to your point, Tim, if I do end up writing books 2, 3, and 4 together, what I'll probably do is I'll probably release book 3 as it is, and I'll probably do a Kickstarter for book 3, 4, and 5, and people can then buy them all at once, and then I'll get them out really fast. And book 5 will already be paid for, so I'll be like under the gun, because like Jen and I were both. What was that?
And you'll be stressed out.
Yes, but I write. This is that's when I do my best writing. Jen and I were both lamenting that we do our best work both in speed and quality when we're under the gun. It's just no way to live, right? So the whole thing with doing because Amazon, hasn't given me my pre-order privileges back. I don't know if I want to do that anymore anyway.
I think now you just have them back because it's been over a year.
Hasn't been a year yet.
Are you sure?
Yep, I checked
recently. Feels like it.
I know. But anyway, I feel like Kickstarter is sort of the new way to do pre-orders, It's like do a pre-order, but now I can do pre-order for print, for ebook, for hardcover, for like custom art. You can get all the stuff, and it does fun things. So the clothing off is a bit pricier.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's like 6 figures, Chad.
Yeah, I actually only go more clothing. So if you pay more money, you just get Blueberry Sage, and there's just more clothing. That's your only option, actually.
I sometimes just like make funny faces at myself and see what I look like when I'm on stream with people.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
I know you're doing it right now. I didn't know you did it at other times.
Oh, I do, and I'll like hold my face a certain way. It's like, well, that's what I look like without the double chin, just like that.
So I feel like I don't know if we have more to talk about tonight. It's only 20 minutes in, and we usually go an hour of just rambling and stuff like
We
that.
do. Well, maybe people want to ask more questions.
I gotta wear the creepy contacts. Jill and Eva don't like the
No, we don't want creepy contacts. No.
They were not pleased with them. Eva hasn't even seen them yet. She's like, I'm not ready for it today, is what she said. Because today was her first day of school, so she didn't have the
We're never ready.
The chutzpah for both of them. But what was I going to say? But they're hard to get in because they're like larger than your eyes are when your eyes are all the way open. So you have to like pull your bottom eyelid down and pull your upper eyelid up and like muscle the thing into place while it's covering your vision.
No, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a smart kid. You're right about that.
I want to try and get Disney princess ones though, like because I feel like they make my eyes look so much bigger. I'm like, what if I got Disney princess ones? It would actually make my eyes look like Disney princess eyes. I want to find out.
I think you could experiment a little less. A little less would make us happier.
That's true. We usually do get dragged off topic by someone. I guess I did read two space weathers last time as well, so there was that too.
I saw that today's space weather hasn't been posted. Is that what someone said?
No.
Oh, okay.
Leonie said she posted it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
we watch Ring of Power tonight.
No. We're watching Ring of Power tomorrow night, but we made Eva swear on the River Styx that she would watch Ring of Power tomorrow night.
And this weekend we're going to have a board game night, and I don't care who complains about it.
Where we can let's play Outer Rim, Star Wars Outer Rim,
and Baby Yoda Monopoly.
Okay, Baby Yoda Monopoly and Outer Rim. Experimental she shed.
We have so many sheds and she sheds and greenhouses now. It's crazy.
I'm building a second greenhouse. My current greenhouse is 6 feet by 8 feet. I'm building a 6 feet by 12 foot greenhouse next. So I'm very excited about this. It's like, 6 by 12. 6 by 8, 6 by 6 by 12. So 4 feet deeper. And that'll be my second greenhouse. That one's going to be going in a part of my yard that is very shaded in the summer, but not shaded in the winter.
Maybe we should list the house first before you build it.
Are we listing our house for sale?
We're going to eventually. We need to set a deadline. Yeah.
GOT contacts? Where are GOT contacts? Game of Thrones contacts?
Games of Thrones.
There's no S. It's just game.
I know. I say it like that on purpose to bug you. I don't know would they just be full black? Like I've never watched the show, so I don't know what.
The person saying Game of Thrones, they're saying the winter wraithy peoples. You can actually get those. You can get those contacts in like that the full size. I saw them in there.
Oh look, we got a legitimate question.
Chance of updated audio for this extended version? Yes, if we hit 25,000 on Kickstarter, we would do the new audio for the whole thing. But we're not going to hit 25,000.
Unless someone comes out and pledges to have dinner with Mal.
Yeah, if someone pledges to have dinner with Mal, we would actually get the audiobook version of the audiobook of the extended edition. So just putting that out there. You could do one for the team.
Get like an AI version of it, couldn't we? Like AI, the whole thing.
I don't know if I wanted AI that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to be done for reals. You got a weird idea for what?
That.
Guess
what? Had to type out an explanation there.
He's like us all in pins and needles. We're like, what is it?
No, we're like, come on, Chad. Type faster, Chad. Ugh. Just kidding.
So totally off topic, folks. I'm actually working up another Kickstarter because sorry, I read Chad's comment or Zach's comment. I got all messed up. Purple contacts.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on.
That's right. Time to start the series over. That's right. Start over. So a bunch of you guys probably know about Blueberry Sage, right? That's where I dress in latex and wear a gas mask and garden. And Blueberry Sage is doing very well. She's got like 65,000 followers on TikTok and a whole whack on other platforms. And so I put out there to people, because people have been saying like they want me to write a book for her backstory. And I've been wanting to do this too, because I've actually wanted to dabble in post-apocalyptic for a while. And I worked out Blueberry's backstory. Like I have a whole timeline on how the apocalypse happened and everything like that. So I'm going to do a novel and a comic book for Blueberry Sage. And I'm going to run a Kickstarter for that too, because the comic book's going to cost like somewhere between $6,000 and $10,000 to get made. So I'll need that to be backed first. So that'll be coming around soon, but that will be like mostly cheaper stuff. It's not going to have like really high tiers like these other ones do, because there's really only 2 things I have available, but something to keep in your back pocket for cool things that will be coming down the pike.
I'm sure we'll have posters and special things.
Folks interested in read a chapter and you post your top 3 and let the fans vote. I mean, I guess we could do that. But like, you have to like record really well to do audio, because if you've got like, if people are wearing headphones listening to an audiobook and there's mouth noise in their ears, they're going to go insane. So it's like, there's actually like you actually, even when you edit it and you do cutting, you actually can't drop the audio down to 0 in spaces and whatnot. You actually have to insert room noise and whatnot. And the reason why is because the human ear starts to get really wonky if you don't do it. So, I mean, I guess we could have someone just like sort of read it in meh quality, but I don't know. Also, like reading a chapter and then I post my top 3. Oh, you're so they only do they read 1 chapter. I see. I was thinking that we do it for every single chapter or something like that. I read that wrong. I mean, it's a possible thing, but I'm not sure. I would love to get it re-narrated, and it would be, I mean, probably only cost about $3,000 or $4,000 to get it narrated. That's why you need a sound engineer. It's true. The Build a Universe Masterclass will be 4 pre-recorded videos that I'm doing. I've actually taught this class in person before. I've just never recorded it. So I'm going to record 4 separate videos. There's going to be a video on foundations of world building. There'll be a video on how to like make an expansive universe. There's going to be a video. Shoot, I forget what the other one is. It's one on tools and ways to sort of manage it all, and then there's also going to be a video on the full scope of how I built Aeon 14, with both the things I did right, the things I did wrong, and then the things I did to fix the things I did wrong. And then there's also a consulting session with me afterwards, basically say like, okay, here's all the stuff you told me, Mal. Here's what I made, and then I'll walk through and critique it. And I'll actually, if you can actually assemble everything for your universe beforehand and send it to me, then I'll read through it all, and then we'll have a much better one-on-one conversation talking about it all.
Sounds like it'll have a lot of cool Aeon 14 trivia too.
Yeah, it's going to be that the Aeon 14 segment will be pretty interesting, because it's going to be a walkthrough of how I basically made everything Aeon 14.
And why you did it, I'm guessing, too, a
Yep.
little bit.
Well, yeah, because the why is a big part of it if you're going to be building
Yeah.
a massive universe like that. All right. Training in the foundational elements of a massive universe, instruction on how to build maps and a Bible for your verse. So that's all about the tools and whatnot. Formulas, ideas, and tools for creating your stories in ways that enhance your universe. So that's making so every story is actually basically becomes a building block that more can be put on top of. And then the walkthrough of Aeon 14. And one of the big things I'm a huge proponent of is I'm actually going to talk about 2 different ways to build universes, one that starts with characters and one that starts with settings. And then we'll be talking about hard universe building and soft universe building, because there's 2 different ways of doing that as well. Trivial Pursuit Aeon 14 edition. Yes, Tim would win every time.
That would be a lot of questions to come up with.
Just wouldn't be fair. Why can't you use Adobe Creative Suite for the audio? I mean, I'm sure you could use Adobe Creative Suite for the audio. The thing is, though, that like if I wanted to put this on, if I was going to pay money for this, I need to put it on Audible so I can actually make a profit off of it. And Audible has very strict requirements. So for example, like you have to record in like a sound booth. You can't have outside noises. And it's enough that like the click of a mouse will is enough that you'll hear it. And you have to then, if you make a lot of mouth noise, like you can hear like your lips clap smacking and saliva and stuff like that. You have to actually, the sound engineer has to remove all of that. And then they have to add spaces or take out spaces between things you say, and they can't just drop the audio to 0 there. They have to insert what's called room noise, which is just the microphone running in your room without anyone talking. So there's like a whole lot of elements to that. And then of course you have to have someone proof the whole thing. You know, it's a significant process. And it's just not one that I have time to manage, which is why I always just hire it all out. And most people who do audio, they charge about $200 to $400 per finished hour, and a finished hour in audio is like, if you're like, when you get an audiobook and it's 10 hours long, that's 10 finished hours. So the Intrepid Saga is about 400,000 words, which is about 40 finished hours, which means it's about $8,000 to get it narrated, and audio engineered and all that stuff. So that's why.
And the people that do it deserve to be paid well too, as well,
Yeah.
for their craft. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, you understand what I mean then. It's one of the things that's crazy about those. Like, it's like the fact that it's like people are wearing headphones. I think is a big part of it. So anyway, Audible actually has humans that will listen to your audiobook and they'll reject it if it doesn't meet their quality standards. So that's a pain in the butt. I guess, like, yeah, if it could be an open book exam, Tim would win. But I would love to have the extended version narrated. And the funny thing is, like, I could probably get Tantor to do it if Christine Havam was interested in narrating Aeon 14 anymore, but she won't return my calls, so who knows?
Maybe she's just, moved on and doing other things.
I think if she should Destiny Lost, she's like, wow, this got a lot kinkier than I was expecting it to. then she noped out. Hey, Alexis. So I feel like that's all the updates we have, though. That's
so.
It. I'm going to do this again tomorrow night, though, because tomorrow night I'm going to reveal the enamel pins and the fridge magnets and some other things that
that's cool.
Available. And hopefully Tim will have the art. Phil will have the art done for the other version of the Intrepid Saga.
There's 49 hours left, so just 2 days, basically.
Yeah. Also,
finally be done.
One of the things is that there is a lot of other art that I haven't shown yet because it's not done yet. And so there will be the comic book, so the coloring book art and the character sketches that are still being done. And those will be available to everybody digitally. So no matter what level you bid at, you'll have access to like PDFs of that art. And then in the survey process, there'll be an option to get like a signed print version of that art as well. So just in case anybody's curious about that stuff, it will come to all. So again, like, tell your friends. If we get $600 more, then we'll actually get the in-book scene art put into Outsystem, which I'm really stoked
I think we'll get there.
I have one more question for folks. So there's two ways of getting the hardcover done. So the hardcovers are going to have dust jackets. They're going to be proper hardcovers with the dust jacket. But there's one of the ways I can get them done is they're case laminate. So like the hardcover book inside would actually have the art printed on it. And then there'd be a dust jacket with the exact same thing over top of it. Again, the dust jacket would also have the art on it. Alternatively, the inside book could be like the fabric, like the blue or gray cloth kind of thing. And then the dust jacket going over top would have the art. Do people have a preference about that? Jill likes the version where there's no art on the inside, that only the dust jacket has the art.
I do. I think the other version seems a little cheaper to me. I don't know why. I guess maybe I'm just old school.
Facebook user who says, give me a call. I actually don't know your name because it doesn't show your name.
It's in the Aeon 14 group.
I guess I could look. I would love to. They just told me their
already.
Super handy too.
I was curious if it was anybody we knew.
It would have to be a woman, though. So unless you're a woman, stop that yawning, Jill. So thoughts on how you want the dust jackets to be? Do you want the art to be on both the dust jacket and the hardcover underneath, or the hardcover needs to be cloth and the dust jacket should only be the only thing with the art? Oh, Constance. Okay, I'll hit you up if you have I'll message you and we'll see what you could do, because the extended edition is a different version of the book. I can do it without Tantor being involved, because Tantor holds a license for the existing Intrepid Saga, but because this is a different edition, I can do it. I can re-narrate it. So that would be cool. I was like, whoever this is, I hope it's a woman, because it has to be a woman that narrates these books. Sorry, guys. There's just way too many female characters to have a guy do it. All right. So no one has any. Oh wait, someone did say someone likes the art on the inside. I've already got the printing taken care of. I'm going to be using Ingram for it.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, maybe I'll look up 4over. You never know. Ingram is a pain in the ass. 4over.com. Oh, this isn't for the books. This is for other things. I see. Unless they do books as well. It's one of those sites that does everything.
They do everything, I think.
I don't see books in here. Anyway. No art on the inside. Is what funded, Alexis? Oh, I did. I searched for books on their page and it didn't show me the word books. But I'll use, this is booklets and catalogs. I'll use Ingram Spark for the printing though, because I know that Ingram is like the largest book printer in the world, and I know they can do a good job. Because getting people to do dust jackets and then cut them properly is not as simple as you think it would be.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I've heard a lot of horror stories. All right, so it sounds like people could go either way in the covers. Some people have preferences, and some people could go either. I'm actually thinking it might give people an option that they can pick which way they're going to want it to be, because it's not really, because people want the version where there's the art on the inside, I'm going to have to do that version, and I can just choose to say these ones with the art inside and these ones with cloth in the inside, and we'll go from there. So that's good to know. I will do the options then. All right. So I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, brochures and posters, I've done them with lots of different people, like Vistaprint and Printful and a dozen other places. But getting hard covers, like mass number of hardcovers, where I'm going to be dropping thousands and thousands of dollars and expecting them to show up and be perfect, and then trust that there's like a process to actually like send books back that aren't perfect and get them fixed. I really want to go with someone I've used before for that. I don't want to drop like $6,000 on books and have things not show up right and then be out $6,000. So for this one, I'll go with what I know, but I'll look into them so we can see. But if anyone has anything else they want to chat about, we can. But otherwise, we should go, because I have like a gnat that's calling my name too. And I gotta put some more canvas prints up, like the Intrepid at Mars one. So
and HGTV is calling your name.
HGTV is calling my name. Even I became addicted to it while we were in Atlanta. Oh, can you test this reversible? No. No, Chad. No, I can't do that.
Stop it, Chad.
If you backed at a really high level, aren't you you're going to get like all three variations. So what are you worried about?
Chad's just thinking outside the box.
He is, yeah. All right. Well, we shall go then. I shall retreat to HGTV land. We're going to do one of these tomorrow night, where I'm going to reveal the
stuff,
the enamel pins and stuff like that. You guys are going to love them. They're going to be awesome.
I can't wait to see them. I haven't seen them yet either, so I can't wait.
Actually, I got to work on those tonight too, because I got a lot of calls tomorrow, so I'll actually be banging away at those.
Oh, that's true. So,
Chad does just want everything. I mean, I think Chad backed at the top level. I think he gets everything.
But he wants more.
Yeah, he does.
What else can I get from my level?
Know, right? Totally. All right. Well, we'll let you guys go. Have a great evening. I'll look into 4over.com, and you can message me too, Constance, if you want to try and get a quote. But there's a very slim chance I'm going to go with someone other than Ingram this time around, just because I know how they operate. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Chat.